Hey everybody, I hope you enjoy this video I've got made for you. It's not a whole bunch, it's fall season right now. Things are slowed down. And look, I'm just a small guy, one-man crew. I don't have an extensive camera crew following me around with millions of dollars worth of equipment. You know, I just do it with an action cam or my phone, whatever I have available to me. So each and every one of you that have subscribed to my channel and take the time to watch my video, I really do appreciate it. And if you want to share it with someone, that's fine. I normally don't share my channel with my friends because made by recommendations, as what some of the bigger YouTubers say, hey, don't share it with people, because majority of the time they might watch it once or twice and that's it. So that subscriber count, that doesn't matter anymore. It's the views. And like I said, if people watch it, great. If you don't subscribe, that's still fine. Hey, who knows, later down the line they might come back to it and then watch more of the content and enjoy it later as I build up my library. But I appreciate everybody and thank you for watching. Hey everybody, we're at the back here, in the back of the garden. Got some fall stuff I've been neglecting to put down, and unfortunately I lost several plants, so I'm going to take out what I have here. I have some Nagasaki, it's a Chinese cabbage. I have, let's see, some bok choy. I have some winter choy. I have some cabbage. A couple of things I'm going to be putting out today. I've got some onions. And only a couple of cauliflower plants. Not thinking about when I put these down actually next to each other. And a lot of these plants, if you don't do your research, you can make mistakes like this where they're allelopathic. What that means is they produce certain certain chemicals basically that will kill off other plants around it. That'll basically outcompete for nutrients. And before you know it, you got some dead plants. Not of your own accord, but just do a little bit of research and find those things out ahead of time, you know, and that'll help you out, keep you from losing a lot of plants for no apparent reason, or what you don't know is apparent but becomes apparent later. A little bit of a mess trying to get these out of here. I actually waited way too long to get these out of here. They are slightly overgrown. A lot of, they got kind of root bound. But we're going to get them down, give them a better spot here. And these can handle the cold weather without any issues. Oh man, some of these are in tight compounds. I'm afraid some of these I might have to do some separating. Yeah, this one's got 3 in it. A lot of people thin their plants, but I'm not about thinning that. If you can grow a couple together and separate them, I'm going to see if I can separate these. There's a lot of roots. You know what, I'm not going to be able to. They're so root bound. Now I'm just going to put them together and let them do what they're going to do. Maybe one will outcompete the other, or maybe they all might just all flourish, who knows. This stuff is pretty, I know for next year not to wait that long to plant this stuff out. of spacing between the two. I mean, for the most part, though, they're pretty resilient. I mean, they grow extremely well, even though they're overcrowded. So I'm going to do my best to try to separate what I can without losing anything. Some of them I might just have to take out because there's just not enough nutrients to support all of them. Now this one is soloing by itself. I'm actually filling these in around where my drip line is at, so I mean what I'm putting in is pretty moist, but I'm going to soak them in a little bit to make sure that they're good, because now they're going to be out of an area where there have no where I had them in before. That was actually way too small. Was in an area where I had which I've never shown pictures, I don't think, of my stand, and they sit on the containers I have. Basically are self-watering. They have a plastic tray at the bottom, cloth on top, and then you sit these on here and they just wick up. And obviously, you know, I haven't had to water in probably a couple of weeks because being a lot cooler, mosquito, you're just not using as much water from these plants. It's just how it is. This is winter chore. I'm not doing any certain type of spacing here. Giving them about 6 to 10 inches a piece. You know, these will grow relatively quick. They are a fall crop, so Unfortunately, I had a couple of regular cabbage that survived my debacle here with thinking about putting them in the same containers next to each other. This container here, not much made it. Looked great at first. Just wish I would have separated them sooner. But that's my fault. That is the last of the Brassicas I'm putting out. As you can see, I got a lot of beds out here. Most of them I'm letting them rest for the winter. Just want to do a few fall things right now. I've got some onions here, but they're looking a little rough themselves. I'm going to need to just bring them back in and pull them out, separate them, and then bring them back out at a different time. So yeah, if you guys are putting something down different in your garden, let me know about it. You know, there's some of the same things that you're doing here. I think I made a video a while back about what I was starting in the fall. And I don't think this camera is picking me up. So it's getting a little bit late here, guys. I want to put that down for today. And I appreciate everybody for watching.